This is the Millionaire Post. Before we talk about the 10 secrets of millionaires that you need to know, please subscribe to the channel and switch on the notification option to be notified of new uploads. Singularity of focus. Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, the two richest men in the world at a point in time, were challenged to divulge the #1 trade essential for success and fortune during a dinner party. Both of them chuckled and gave the same answer. It wasn't because of hard effort, innovation, leadership, or a hungry mob, as famed copywriter Gary Halbert once put it. It was all about concentration. If you want to be successful and dominate the game going on around you, you are not allowed to be distracted. Suppose you're shooting at 2 different targets. You're not going to hit either of them. You must concentrate on one item at a time. Once you know what your top priority is, making decisions becomes much easier. Everything becomes easier when you have clarity on your one overachieving goal: health, wealth, relationships, and personal development. They don't go overboard with their spending. This is self-evident, but it is repeated as often as it is ignored. Discretionary spending, the fashionable apartment, frequent travel, and restaurant meals, consumer electronics, fancy clothes, and cars crowds out the saving that will enable you to be rich someday, writes Knight Kiplinger, Kiplinger's emeritus editor. This is what makes the unseen wealthy. Well, unseen. They don't make a big deal out of their consumption. Whether it's for groceries, tuition, or anything else, they're value shoppers. They also buy used things, putting items to work for as long as they're still functional. Meanwhile, instead of buying flashy new items, they put their money to work collecting interest and dividends. Job security. Contrary to common opinion, many millionaires were not born into wealth or made $1 million suddenly during the internet boom. Instead, they have worked for the same company for a long time, up to 30 or 40 years. Staying with the same business for a long time can pay off, with a high finishing salary, generous pension benefit. While it may seem strange to conceive working for the same company for 2 decades or longer these days, many people, especially teachers and other government employees, do. Make solutions for massive issues. If you want to make $1 million, start by assisting 1 million people, goes the adage. While I appreciate the sentiment, I respectfully disagree. If you want to make $1 million, I believe you should help 1,000 individuals solve a significant problem. To develop a long-term and lucrative business, your product or service must revolve around one of 3 things, which I refer to as the hard offers in life. If you want to make your first 7 figures, you need to develop a solution that assists your clients and consumers achieve at least one of these objectives. It's okay if you assist them in indirectly achieving these objectives. Whatever field you're in, you need to develop a hard offer that addresses significant problems for a limited group of people and then learn how to market it. They are self-taught. The unseen riches' first investment? Themselves. Education is still the most critical factor in determining lifetime earnings, and it's never too late to study. Your personal earning capacity, based on your education and employment skills, is the most important thing you'll ever have, and it won't be lost in a market meltdown. However, it is susceptible to deterioration. So continue to improve your earning potential by continuing your education, training, and personal growth. This could entail returning to school, obtaining a necessary qualification on the weekends, or volunteering in work-related industries to expand your network and raise your compensation. We've made it halfway down. How's it going so far, mate? Please be sure to like and share this video before we continue. Steady saver. The majority of wealthy retirees began contributing the maximum amount to their 401k plans in their 20s or 30s. Remember that every dollar you put into your 401k is tax-free, which is a significant advantage. Furthermore, many employers match employee contributions, thus giving you free money. Check with your Human Resources department to see how much you'll need to donate to qualify for the match. Contribution limits increased by $500 in 2015, meaning you can now save $18 in your 401k, 403b, 457, or the Thrift Savings Plan of the federal government edition. Anyone turning 50 in 2015 will have their catch-up contribution limit increased from $5,500 to $6,000. Leverage money while you sleep. I'm about to say something that many of you will find offensive. However, it is the truth. You don't have a business if you don't make money when you sleep. You have a prestigious position. You're not running a business if your income is closely related to your time, and you can't generate money without it, no matter how much money you make. You're only working for your customers. You must have the methods, tactics, and structure in place to generate cash, whether you show up to work or not, to build a sustainable business that puts money in your bank while you sleep. Fortunately, it's a lot easier than most people think. Investing, coaching, and networking. The day I invested in my first coach was the day my life changed forever. Everything goes faster when you have coaches and mentors on your side who have been there, done that, and attained the goals you want to achieve while keeping to your similar principles and ethics. You don't have to spend 10 years figuring things out on your own. With a head start, you can start on your way to your first million. You have a seasoned veteran on your team and know the specific techniques and tactics you need to implement. It's as if you could travel back in time and accomplish your objectives 10 times faster. Keep in mind that success leaves a trail. Instead of looking for them on your own, go straight to the source. Not only will you avoid costly and often unpleasant mistakes with the appropriate coaches and mentors by your side, but you'll learn the perspective you need to tough it out. You don't have to do it by yourself, and you don't have to suffer alone. Locate people who have what you desire and do what they tell you to do. Whether you find a mentor through outreach or make a financial investment in a coach, it's that simple. Personal accountability. I'm going to tell it as it is. Everything you now have in your life, as well as everything you would like to have, is entirely your responsibility. Except for you, no one else is responsible for your life and outcomes. Certainly not your parents, not your tyrannical boss. You. Here's the deal. People will let you down. A friend will let you down. Loved ones will let you down. It's not that they're awful people, but it's because they're people. If it's meant to be, it's up to me is one of my mottos. You have complete control of your life and results when you accept full responsibility for them. You give up control of your life and future by blaming others and enabling your limiting stories about how other people are impeding your success, even if they are true. If you take complete responsibility for your life, you'll be able to make the necessary changes to get the results you want. You can get rid of the toxic people in your life that are dragging you down. You can educate yourself and gain the skills and methods you'll need to be successful. Whatever the size of the barriers in your way, you can find a method to conquer them. You recover your power to make changes by taking control of your life. When it's all on you, you're the only one who can decide how much you can accomplish. No one can be trusted. Make a positive impact. This one could be the actual key to becoming a millionaire, even before you have the money. We all face everyday pressures that need us to balance loved ones and family, the latest deal, client, customer, and employer, our little world today and our future. Millionaires aspire to make the world a better place for everyone, with ideas of a brighter future for all. They enjoy assisting others and gaining spiritual as well as material wealth. I'm sure you've had a dream, something that genuinely fulfills you on a deep level. Go beyond yourself to find the true meaning of your existence. You may amass wealth while also making a difference. Wrapping up, the keys to becoming a millionaire aren't as enigmatic as you may believe. Minor adjustments, goal setting, and long-term financial planning can all help you get closer to that seven-figure figure. It's important to remember that being a millionaire is all in your thoughts. You're already there, already wealthy, if you have the appropriate attitude, if you feel it. If you believe you're a millionaire, you've got a millionaire's mind. Money will eventually follow. It works. That concludes today's video. Would you please subscribe and push the notification bell to be notified of each new upload? This is the Millionaire Post, and we'll see you in our next video.